are doing great today. Welcome. Thank you so much for joining. Today I'm going to get into some spring perfumes. I know you've been probably seeing some perfume videos focused on spring scents, and I want to share mine with you because it is getting warmer where I am, and I have been pulling them out. So there are some new ones and some guess mainstays, some old faithful, so to speak, that I have been wearing like pretty much every spring for the last few years. So I'm going to share those with you. Before we get started, please hit the like button if you like the video, subscribe if you like this one or any of my other videos. So thank you. So let us get started. The first perfume that I'm going to talk about is the queen of the bunch, and this is Louboutin's Loubicrown. I got a decant of this and just immediately loved this one. Tonka, patchouli, cedarwood are the notes in this one. I thought, okay, that's not too complicated. Let's see what this smells like. It can't be messed up with so much. It's gorgeous. It has like a slightly sweet, kind of powdery vibe to it. It's elegant. It has really, really pretty projection. I mean, given that it's more powdery and not overwhelming, given the patchouli note in here, it is so, so gorgeous. And I am a sweet perfume lover, so the tonka bean in this is the reason that I gravitated toward it. But it is beautiful, and I have been wearing this a lot. You can kind of see I'm starting to make a little bit of a dent in this one, but I wore this when the weather was cooler, but I know that this is going to do wonderfully as the weather gets warmer. Beautiful longevity for this one too. And I tried another one, Loubicrock and Louboutin, I think. They're all really, really pretty, the ones that I've tried, and I don't know if you can really go wrong, but with this one, you're paying for the bottle as much as you are paying for the perfume itself, because it is like truly it's a work of art. A very ornate, really pretty heavy cap this crown is, and this beautiful glass bottle. It's stunning. So it's just like a feast for your eyes as it is for your skin and your mood when you wear this one. So I love it. Louboutin's Loubicrown. Next up is one that is new for me. This is Gabrielle Essence by Chanel, and I never tried the original Gabrielle. It just came across to me like a perfume that was just very generic, kind of white flowers. I just never gravitated toward it, but when I found out the notes for the essence, I said, I think this is one that I want to try. And the notes for the essence are jasmine, ylang ylang, grass tuberose, orange blossom. I pretty much tend to love most perfumes that have orange blossom as a note, and I think that's what did it for me with this one. But this one I got as a tester. Loved it immediately. I mean, it immediately boosted my mood, and that means so much to me when a perfume can do something like that. So had to get a bottle of this, and this is going to be perfection for springtime because it's light, a little bit sweet. The florals definitely stand out, but it's not a generic floral at all. So Gabrielle Essence by Chanel, really, really beautiful for spring. The next one here I've had for some months now. This is Perfect by Marc Jacobs. I fell in love with this one immediately. It's comforting, it's a little bit milky, it's a little bit sweet, a little bit woody, some florals in here. So for this one, you have almond milk, you have some cashmerean, some daffodil, some rhubarb, and I feel like the rhubarb gives it some brightness. It takes away from some of the heaviness of the cashmerean, so to speak, but it's woody and it's really cozy, which is why I feel it worked so well when it was cooler outside. But as I say, the daffodil and the rhubarb in this are gonna make it beautiful for springtime. I think this is one of my favorite fragrances by Marc Jacobs. It just kind of strays away from the typical recipe, so to speak, that he uses, especially for the daisies. But I really like this one. This is perfect for spring, Marc Jacobs Perfect. Another one with a really ornate cap that has a whole lot going on, but it's really cute. So yeah, Marc Jacobs Perfect. Next up is one that I have not been reaching for that much, and I'm going to change that because I gave this one a sniff today, and I'm like, why have I not been using this? This is Erin's Mediterranean Honeysuckle, and the notes in here are honeysuckle, grapefruit, Italian bergamot, gardenia. It's very fresh, it's very happy, it's a mood lifter, and I think anytime you combine citrus with honeysuckle, you're gonna get a winner for the most part. I absolutely love honeysuckle as a floral note, and it is done so well in this one. I have smelled some of the other ones in her collection, but this one just pulled me in. This is so gorgeous. It is the perfect springtime perfume. This is gorgeous. I definitely am going to start wearing this one more. Mediterranean honeysuckle. And again, we continue the theme of beautiful caps and beautiful bottles. So yeah, Mediterranean honeysuckle. Next, and I think you're going to see orange blossom tends to be a recurring theme in a lot of these perfumes. I want to pull out La Vie Belle Le Clat. This is an orange blossom based flanker, and I don't remember the notes specifically for this one, but I believe there is also some vanilla, might be a little cedar or patchouli, but it is so well done. And this is a heavier orange blossom, but it works very nicely for spring because the florals come out very well in this one. And this one reminds me of another perfume that has gotten popular in the last year. I feel Neroli Blanc Intense. They have the same kind of heavy, rich orange blossom note, and this one has cedar, it has some vanilla. Both of these are absolutely gorgeous, and I think if you like one, you would definitely like the other, but they work well for cooler weather because there are more rich orange blossom, but orange blossom is always going to work for spring no matter what. Maybe spring nights might do better with these. So yeah, Neroli Blanc Intense and La Vie Belle Le Clat. Really pretty orange blossoms. Next, I am going to pull out a gorgeous spring scent. This is Water Blossom, and this is by Phoebe Peacock. And the notes in this one are gorgeous. You have mandarin orange, pink pepper, water lily, honeysuckle, orange blossom, green tea, cucumber, and some ozonic notes. I got a decant of this, and immediately I was like, oh my gosh, this smells so good. This is gorgeous. And I feel like a lot of these perfumes kind of share the same DNA, the same energy, the same vibe, just a bright, kind of rich floral with some citrus. This one is gorgeous. So I know that one of my lovely friends and subscribers did purchase this one, and she loves it, and I'm so happy because I think this is a lesser known brand, Phoebe Peacock. I know some folks are aware of the brand, but some are not, and if you can get a sniff of this, please do, because I think you would love it. Just epitome of springtime. I mean, a perfume called Water Blossom, how can you not want to wear that in springtime? So again, by Phoebe Peacock, gorgeous perfume. All right, what else we got over here? I got about 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 more. So hang in there or get some juice or some soda or something. So the next one, I'm gonna pull up another Marc Jacobs. And I really like this one, especially for springtime. This is Ooh So Fresh Daze. And the notes in here are similar to the original. It has that underlying daisy DNA. However, white peach has been added to this one, orchid blossoms, and peach skin. It is divine, and it's it's sweet. It has an overwhelming vibe of sweetness, but it's not a heavy sweet, and it's sweet because of like the peach skin note. I think there's some layering that's gonna go on with this one, and I mean like this one in Water Blossom, this one and La Vie Belle Le Clat. Oh my gosh, this one in Erin Mediterranean Honeysuckle. Oh my goodness. And I need to layer more because I just tend to not do that. I tend to be like, oh, this is the perfume I'm gonna wear, I'm gonna stick to this perfume. I think I layered more when the weather was warmer with like vanilla notes and things like that. But I'm gonna be rocking these citrus florals, gorgeous. So yeah, this is Eau So Fresh Daze, really, really nice. If you like peach, you're gonna love this one. All right, don't get mad at me, but there's another orange blossom over here. Serge Luten Fleurs d'Orange. And this is an orange blossom that has some cumin in it, some jasmine, some tuberose, some white rose, some hibiscus. It is so gorgeous. I wore this in the winter. I think the cumin gave it the depth that made it work really well for wintertime, but the orange blossom, jasmine, the rose, it's gonna be stunning for spring and summertime. So it's, I would classify this as like a sweet, spicy floral. It is beautiful. Love this one at first sniff also. So, and also in love with, orange is my favorite color, so I immediately was like, ooh, the juice is orange. Just like Neroli Blanc Intense. Really, really pretty. A winner for springtime. Another over here. This one I've had for a while now. This is Arboretum by Library of Flowers, and this was brought to my attention because I did a spice note video and I neglected to include Arboretum. And Arboretum has a note of cardamom, which is one of my favorite spices aside from saffron. It just really does something to a fragrance, and it is very prominent in this particular fragrance. And the notes in here, you have ylang ylang and amber in addition to the cardamom. And it's a little bit fresh, it's a little bit spicy, it's a little bit sweet, and they also have like a really nice body cream in this Arboretum scent. It just takes me to heaven. It is absolutely gorgeous. It's one of those scents that when you put it on before you go to bed and you wake up to it, it is just the most lovely way to wake up. It is beautiful. So I have not been giving this the attention that it deserves because I've had this for a few years now, but Arboretum by Library of Flowers is going to get a whole lot more play for the spring months, summer as well. All right, there's a brand that I want to talk to you about, and I don't want it to get lost in the shuffle of all these perfumes that so many of us are aware of or know about. There is a line of perfumes called Shelter in Perfume. It's an indie brand, and I was sent some really nice samples by the owner, and her name is Emily. And she does have a shop on Etsy, and I just want to briefly talk about these because they're gorgeous. Hot Rock, the Happiest, Spitfire, Sir, they're all kind of spa-like scents. Trust me on this, okay? If you like being at a spa and you like getting those oils, or they give you a special diffuser with that spa scent in it, these are what, that smells like these. These smell like that. I sprayed these in my living room yesterday, and I was just like, it was so uplifting, and that is what I look for more than anything when I get a perfume, is does it affect my mood in a positive way. So the Happiest is gorgeous. This is my favorite. It has ginger, it has some citrus, a little bit vanilla, a little bit of sugar. It's bright and so fresh. We have Hot Rock. That is the epitome of a spa scent. That one has some bergamot, some green tea, violets, and sandalwood. Trust me when I tell you that you will love these. I'm serious, especially if you're a spa girl. And also there is Spitfire, which is a fresh spicy scent, and also Sir, which is a more unisex fragrance, fresh also with some vetiver. But check it out if you can, because I also really like the philosophy behind the perfume. This perfume brand came about during COVID-19, and I thought it was very interesting, the name Shelter in Perfume, a play on shelter in place. And when we could not get out and do things, I know a lot of us turned to our fragrances as a means of escape. And I feel like that is an overwhelming philosophy behind the brand. They're just uplifting, and they're beautiful and very socially conscious, which means a lot to me. So check them out when you get a chance. I think you'll love them. And some of the perfumes may not be in stock right now, but they will be soon. So please check them out. So getting back, I have a few more mainstream fragrances. The next one I'm gonna talk about is the mainstay in my spring rotation, and this is Tocca Giulietta. This is the one that smells like Caress soap. It is fresh, it is beautiful. If you know what Caress soap smells like, this is that in perfume form. That is what this is. And the notes in here, you have pink tulips, green apple, and vanilla orchid. It is just stunning. There needs to be more of a dent in this, considering how much I use it, but this is a big bottle. Epitome springtime scent. All of these are just so fresh and so pretty, and this is one of those scents, like, if you don't get a chance to freshen up before you have to run out, put this on and this will do it for you. Gorgeous, gorgeous, wonderful spring scent. Another we have is White Peacock Lily, and I don't want to rush through these. I just have this one and one more. This one, grapefruit, white lily, Egyptian jasmine, whipped cream, violet, some watery notes, some ambrette, some oleander, which is kind of like an apricot, vanilla. Y'all, I have some good spring perfumes. Please take note of some of these because they are gorgeous. I think I'm way more impressed with the perfumes that I have for warmer weather than the ones that I have for cooler weather. And I always considered myself like, oh, I have like the best fall, winter perfumes. These here, these are all just gorgeous. I think you'll see that if you try any of these. But anyway, White Peacock Lily by DS and Durga. Kind of nondescript bottle, but I'm telling you, this is gorgeous. It is fresh and pretty and a little bit sweet. The white lily comes off like an orange blossom, which is one reason I may love it as much as I do. But check this out if you can. And last but not least, we have J'adore, and this one is Injoy Peach. There is sea salt, some ylang ylang. Very simple notes in this one. So pretty. Not as complex as the original J'adore or J'adore Absolute. Just slightly salty, slightly sweet, floral. Spring, spring, spring. And even the juice is a little bit, if you can see, it's slightly peachy, which is, you know, just an added aesthetic going on. So yeah, this is J'adore Injoy. Very pretty. So those are my spring choices, and I hope you all are able to check some of these out because, I mean, seriously, I think all of these are gorgeous. I am getting to the point where I am no longer just getting perfume. I take the time to research and test and sample, and if it immediately like just takes me to a place of like a happy mood or a relaxed mood, like those are the ones that are gonna be in my collection. I'm just trying to be a lot more deliberate, as they say, about the perfumes that I choose. So I hope you all enjoyed this. Please share with me some of your springtime perfumes that you just really love. Not the ones that you can just take or leave, but the ones that like really mean something to you, that you kind of pull out every year, or that are new and you know they're gonna be favorites for you. I would love to know what they are. So again, thank you so much for watching. I appreciate it, and I will see you in the next video. Bye.